Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Welly Andriani. In this occasion, I would like to share you 7 current issues on English language teaching. Let's get to the list. Number 1. Online English language learning in the time of COVID-19. Nearly every community around the world has seen the ways the current state of affairs has rapidly changed day-to-day life. Many schools have rapidly adopted distance learning practices in an effort to combat the spread of the virus. The ripple effects of the COVID-19 outbreak have yet to fully surface. However, the move to temporary online classes has the potential to create a greater acceptance of and appreciation for online learning. With students and teachers spending more time in virtual classroom settings, many will come realize the power of online learning to enhance access to high-quality teachers for students regardless of where they live. Number 2. Younger is not always better when it comes to learning English. Many lay people think children have an innate ability to soak up a new language like a thirsty little sponge, and that neither teenagers nor adults can keep pace with them. They believe this natural capacity for acquiring multiple languages will decline with age. Recent empirical studies, however, have provided evidence against the idea of an upper age limit to learning a new language. More researchers now agree that the ability to achieve high or even native-like proficiency cannot be exclusively attributed to age and is affected by other factors such as cognitive, social, and emotional aspects. Old and young have the same learning capacity. A recent study found much of the brain plasticity that exists in childhood is still preserved in adulthood. This means older learners are also capable of being highly proficient. Younger is not always better. Late starters can catch up with early starters. In a recent study, found that late beginners can quickly catch up with the level of proficiency attained by the early starters. These researchers further indicate that the belief about the benefits of learning English early doesn't hold up. Furthermore, some studies have provided evidence that late second language learners can reach native-like levels of proficiency. Factors other than age affect children's proficiency. Children's second language development depends on the interaction between cognitive, social, and emotional factors. These factors include the amount of opportunities to learn English, motivation, aptitude, identity, and willingness to communicate. Number 3. Online learning punishes minority students, but video chats can help. English language minority students, also known as English language learners, face unique challenges in online courses. The online course features pre-written content the students read and respond to, but not everybody understands or expresses knowledge in the same way. Language minority students are disadvantaged by having to adhere to dominant Western structure of writing in online discussion forums. Their only opportunity to interact with peers in the course. Minority students may struggle to communicate using only the academic English that is required. They are devalued by their differences in this course. Offering opportunities for non-written interaction provide these students with alternative outlines for communication. Online video chats between students and instructors can help promote dialogue and interaction with course material. It enables students who feel inhibited to grow more familiar with academic discourse. Even instructors who are unable to change the structure of their online course can help support language minority students by altering their grading technique. Educators can support students by redirecting their efforts away from spelling, grammar, citations, or the structure of their responses and focusing their efforts on crafting unique arguments. Number 4. Use newspaper to boost English skills. Newspaper can be used as an aid to teach the English language to students in schools and institutions of higher learning. Johor English Language Teaching Association President Vincent De Silva said the print media had done much, especially since the 1980s, to improve the standard of English in Malaysia. He said merely reading textbooks was inadequate. De Silva pointed out that many students preferred to keep a low profile and not talk in class as they were afraid and embarrassed to reveal their speech inadequacies. He said the teaching of English in local schools and institutions of higher learning was based on a grammar structure approach that usually led to boredom, lack of interest, and limited motivation. But teaching English through the newspaper way can be a rewarding experience as it provides for an activity-oriented lessons which is more student-centered than teacher-centered. Using and reading newspaper in the classroom is a beneficial activity that helps to motivate students to learn more about the world and their surroundings. De Silva said there was a tendency for students to learn less once they stopped enjoying their lessons, and that using newspaper could also help students create their own newsletters and learn to plan, think critically, and resolve their difference in group discussion. Number 5. Online technology platforms for spoken English improve learning outcomes. The Mikhail and Susan Dahl Foundation and Sattva Consulting announced the result of a 2.5-year pan-India study that can show an increase of 2.1 times improvement for college students using technology-based models in improving spoken English over students who have no English language training. This study was conducted January 2017 to July 2019 for 14,000 final year college students. The multi-year study conclusively shows EdTech is an effective, affordable, and scalable English language learning tool that can improve employability for low incomes, aspirational Indian youth at scale. The result of this study gained greater relevance in the light of the recent COVID-19 pandemic. Given the academic impact of the crisis, there will be a stronger need for students to improve their change of employability and their readiness to the market. This insight provides relevant answers when such technology solutions gain increased attention and adoption among college, skills development institutions, and other social impact programs. Number 6. Google and YouTube introduces new research pages to help teachers and families to educate students at home. Google and YouTube have launched new research pages to help teachers and families continue to educate students while they are home from school due to the novel coronavirus. Google page called Teach from Home offers recommendations on how teachers can teach remotely using Google products. Right now, the page features ideas like doing a video call with a class using Hangouts or creating an online quiz using Google Forms. The page will continue to evolve according to Google. There is also a Teach from Home Talk It, which has resources about how to teach remotely organized into series of slides. Teach from Home is currently only available in English. Like Google, YouTube also has research which is called Learn at Home. It highlights the educational channels on YouTube which students can watch at home and on the recommendation of their teachers. This page has categorized for all age groups of children and adults. YouTube will be partnering with a lot of educational institutes, including the Khan Academy, for their research page. Number 7. Activity-based learning method at elementary school enhance students' speaking skill. In responding to the challenges of the world, becoming proficient in English is needed by everyone, so that they can compete and excel in various fields at the international levels. Therefore, English must be practiced since early childhood. However, the fact shows that English is not obligated at the elementary level in Indonesia. This has led freedom for the schools to compile the curriculum of English, including English teachers' requirement. Many English teachers who don't earn a bachelor's degree in education are assigned to teach English. This results in having insufficient knowledge of teaching methods to be applied in the classroom that later affects the student's ability in speaking English. President University, with an international environment, has taken this matter into concern. The team consists of an English lecturer based in the Management Study Program of President University, Emilius German, and an English lecturer based in Primary Schools Teacher Education Study Program of President University, Diza Ewawani Lestari, create a research program named the Implementation of Activity-Based Learning Method at Elementary School to Enhance Student Speaking Skills. Permata Bangsa Elementary School, Cikarang, is chosen to be the school for the implementation of the research program. ABL means that the teacher incorporates some types of activities in teaching to make students learn English easier and more efficient. After they did the research, the result was the method has proven to be more effective than just a usual reading and writing learning method. So it is hoped that the ABL method can be applied to elementary schools in Indonesia to help teachers and students reach their full potential in English. Okay guys, that's all of 7 current issues on English language teaching. I'm so sorry for my mistakes and thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.